are the parts of a triangular bandage. So here we have the face, we have the base right over here, and the ends, two ends, and this one is called the apex.
Right over left, then left over right. So this is a square knot in triangular bandage. Untie a ref knot, then release. Put your bandage on the top. Wrap it around. And if it's still long, you make one turn. And you tie it to make a square knot. Place the bandage open face into the wound on the back of the victim. Fold up to the bottom of the shoulder blade 2 inches wide the fold, and twist each tail using the square knot in the area below its sternum. Around turn the shoulder neck, the neck square, and use the knot to tie. Hide the hanging tails or apply housekeeping. Place the center of the cravat over the dressing that covers the wound. Cross them and then tie at the center of the nose bridge. Apply housekeeping for a clean look. Carry one end over the top of the head and the other under the chin. Cross the ends all opposite side. After that, tie them over dressing. Then do the housekeeping. Start with the middle of the bandage over the dressing at the elbow. Tie it using square knot and apply housekeeping. Place the center of the cravat over the dressing that covers the wound. Carry the ends around of the opposite of the head. Cross them and make a square knot. Then apply housekeeping. Position the center of the bandage over the injured area. Bring the two ends around the front hip. Tie the ends together but not too tight to ensure circulation. Place the bandage in the center of the wound. Bring the ends, crossing them at the front and behind. Tie the ends without cutting circulation. Place the foot to the center of the bandage with a point towards the toes and base towards the heels. Cross the ends in opposite directions around the ankle, then tie them. Roll the base of your triangular bandage, then wrap the upper and the other ends, and then make a square knot. Place the middle base of your triangular bandage on the tip of the shoulder. The end stops at the top of the hand and you make a knot. You instruct your patient to put 2 fingers under his or her chin, then tie it. Using a semi-broad cravat, attach the apex to the patient elbow. After that, twist your ends of the cravat twice and then you wrap it on the patient arm.
Start by holding the end of the bandage at the base of the ankle just above the bone. Make a circular turn around the ankle to secure the bandage. Wrapping it once to create a solid anchor. Bring the bandage diagonally across the front of the ankle. Then wrap it around the back. This creates the first loop. Move the bandage diagonally down towards the foot, crossing over the first loop at the front. Bring it back up diagonally, creating a figure 8 pattern or continuing in a spiral, depending on your preference. Ensure that each layer overlaps the previous one by about half its width for adequate support. Keep the bandage taut but not too tight. Continue wrapping until the desired area is covered, typically up to the mid-calf. Adjust for contours as needed. Once covered, secure the end of the bandage with clips or tape, ensuring it stays in place. After bandaging, check for signs of circulation issues, discoloration, coldness, or numbness to ensure the bandage isn't too tight. Place the bandage diagonally across the leg, ensuring the tip is peeking toward the patient. Fold the tip of the bandage down to prevent it from gliding and to create a secure anchor. Wrap it once around the ankle to secure the end with a circular turn. Move the bandage upward in a spiral motion, wrapping it around the leg. Maintain a consistent angle as you wrap, allowing the bandage to ascend the leg. Ensure that each layer overlaps the previous one by about half its width for even coverage and support. Keep the bandage taut but not overly tight. Move all the way up the leg, adjusting for contours around the knee or calf. Once the area is sufficiently covered, secure the end of the bandage with clips or tape, ensuring it stays in place. After bandaging, check for signs of circulation issues, discoloration, coldness, or numbness to ensure the bandage isn't too tight. Place the bandage diagonally across the leg, ensuring the tip is peeking toward the patient. Fold the tip of the bandage down to prevent it from gliding and to create a secure anchor. Wrap the bandage around the leg a few times at the anchor point above the ankle or below the knee to hold it in place. Bring the bandage diagonally across the front of the leg and wrap it around the back, crossing over at the top. Bring the bandage down diagonally, crossing over the initial loop in the front and around the back. Continue wrapping in a figure 8 pattern, alternating between upward and downward wraps, overlapping each turn by about half. Once sufficiently covered, secure the end of the bandage with clips, tape, or by tucking it in, ensuring it's snug but not too tight. Finally, check for any signs of circulation issues, discoloration, coldness, numbness to ensure the bandage isn't constricting blood flow. This technique ensures effective support and stability while maintaining patient comfort. Shoulder bandaging. Have the patient sit or stand comfortably, with their arm at a relaxed position. Start by wrapping the bandage around the upper arm or the muscle part just below the shoulder to create a secure anchor. Make 1 or 2 circular turns. Bring the bandage diagonally across the chest, over the opposite shoulder. Continue wrapping around the back of the shoulder and then down the upper arm on the same side. Bring the bandage back up and cross it again over the shoulder and chest, creating a figure 8 pattern. Ensure each layer overlaps the previous one by about half its width for stability. Keep the bandage snug, but not too tight to avoid restricting blood flow. Repeat the figure 8 motion until the shoulder and upper arm are sufficiently covered. Once the area is covered, secure the end of the bandage with clips or tape. After bandaging, check for signs of circulation issues, discoloration, coldness, or numbness.
Put the bandage in circles, then leave 10 centimeters of the bandage. Go from one side to the other side, then under the cheek second layer like this. So take the slip one that left after that, make a small knot in this area, then take the bandage on the forehead, down behind the ear. Continue behind the ear, then the forehead. Begin at the lower part of the area you want to bandage. Hold the end of the bandage against the skin with your thumb. Wrap the bandage around the area, overlapping the first torn slightly. Then move upward in a spiral motion, so each wrap overlapping the previous one by about half the width of the bandage. Make sure to angle the bandage slightly outward on each turn for the reverse spiral effect. Then after that, cover the desired area, then secure the end of the bandage with a clip or adhesive tip. Begin the bandage on the opposite side of the body, anchoring it around the chest or torso. Then wrap the shoulder. Then use a figure 8 technique, looping the bandage under the arm and back over the shoulder. Make sure to secure the end and adjust as needed.